Hey guys, welcome back. It's Heather from Tomatoes, Puppies, Everything Gardening. It's gorgeous, gorgeous fall day here. I hope you'll come outside with me here on the deck and work on my planter that has a billion celery babies in it. We're gonna pot those little celery babies up, talk about celery just a wee bit, and maybe strawberries. We gotta work on those strawberries as well. And then we should plant something else in that container. I'm not sure what yet. You guys can help me decide. So let's get busy. I had every intention of working on this planter when I came out on October 23rd, but it was just feeling really overwhelming to me. There's probably 400 babies in there, and plus I had the time to deal with. You can see that strawberry is flowering. So yes, I did pot up a couple trays to give to someone, but that was it. Fast forward to November 8th. Those are the seedlings that I had potted up. You can see they did take to that transplant. I'm ready to take them over to my friend's house so she can have some celery babies. Okay, step one, I think I'm gonna use my leaf blower, take out all the leaves from this little planter bed. I'm gonna remove the thyme and go replant it down in my camellia area. And then we're only gonna keep maybe 10 of the celery babies. I'll fill this with water. And we're gonna pull the rest that are little. Maybe leave 3 in this bed at most to go along with the strawberries. I forced myself to go ahead and get started, got all the leaves out, and then I went on to get the thyme out, which was interwoven between the strawberries and the celery babies, which made it a little bit tricky. You can see I do have a couple fruits here from the strawberries, but eventually I got this whole bed cleaned out. I left more celery than I said earlier. I probably just overleft in case some of them don't take too well. They do tend to have like a long taproot. So the larger the seedling, I think the riskier the transplant's going to be. It's not going to be happy. I have a feeling most of these will take. I can thin later. I did throw away most into compost. These little ones on the left, the ones on the right, I'm going to go through and pot up. But I want to show you that root. When it gets to the point where it's starting to look like a long taproot, probably your success rate will probably go down, but it's still possible. I'm definitely going to pot some of these up with the longer root. With the extra space in that planter, I put some baby bok choys in the front that I had started in trays a couple weeks ago. It is a few days later. I haven't potted all of these up. I may not pot any more up because I did fill up these guys as you saw in the pictures. It's a few days later. We got a lot of rain last night. That is our first rain in I think maybe 6+ weeks. So it's a wonderful thing, but it pelted these guys. But I think they'll be okay. I'm just gonna pick them up. Today is November 11th. Oh no, I just pulled 2 out. Oh boy. Okay. You can see that long root, it'll get more of a taproot as it gets bigger. Just gonna stick them back in there. The good news is I still have a few over here if these guys don't take. All right, let's head back in. I'm gonna show you the bok choy babies and the planter. And we're going to talk about celery seeds real quick. I've got a pack on the counter. I want to show you the ones that I started. It was like 55 degrees last night. It was so good to get rain. These guys are still waiting to come inside for winter when it cools off. Oh, the bok choy babies look very, very happy since we transplanted. I did put a few extra seeds as well, just in case, but they look happy. The celeries that we left and or relocated look okay. So I would say probably 2 or 3 were just left in place and the others were, I know all 3 of these were relocated. I'm gonna thin as soon as I know which one's gonna take the best. All right, let's head inside. So it all started for me back in, let's say, winter of 2021. And I started these seeds indoors. And then I transferred them out. These are considered a cool weather crop. And you can see the growing zones here listed on the back. Looks like for my area, it's March through April. And then you could start a fall crop in July. And after I grew that first set of plants, it was just luck that I happened to put them in the ideal location, which is on my deck where you saw. I just got lucky with my first try. And what happened after that is these plants just self-seeded and kept growing, producing seeds. I have not planted celery since that first time, winter of 2021. So I would say like mid-January through mid-February is when I started the seeds, 2021. And that's it. I had just got so lucky. So now I just kind of have an endless supply of celery plants because they grow, they flower, they drop their seed. Those seedlings are super happy in this location that I had for them, and they grow and just repeat that cycle over and over again. So that's it. That's everything I know about celery. Basically, I just got lucky. So I would say find the perfect moisture spot. They do like moist soil. And I would say part sun for me in this location has worked the best. And they just do really well here. I think there's a microclimate with these guys because they are right next to my house. And that may be giving them some wind protection. That may be giving them a little bit of a boost in the winter because usually mine stay edible and green all winter long. And so when they go into that next year, they think that they have lived that biannual cycle. So they usually will flower that next summer when it starts to get hot. All right, guys, put your questions below, comments about celery. Definitely, I'm not an expert. I just really, like I said, I got lucky. So I hope you're having a great gardening week, and I will talk to you soon.